What's up, y'all? It's Sarah with the Unmodest Truth. I was just stuffing my face because that's what I like to do. But I am so glad to be back with you. It's been a little minute. I just felt the urge to come on here and talk about the mind games that fear plays. Now, I can talk about this because fear has had a number on me since I was a child. Literally, since I was a child. I was talking to my sister about this. My mother and father were divorced growing up. And just to make a long story short and to get to what happened to me, my mom had a school, and one day my dad showed up to the school, but we couldn't tell our dad where the school was because my mom was low key being petty, and she just didn't want him to know. She just didn't want him to know anything. And he came to the school, and I got so scared. I remember how I felt walking, practically running to the bathroom, just in fear of my dad, which it made no sense to me. Like, why am I scared? But I was so convinced that you need to be scared. You need to be scared. And it was such a tug of war with my mind, my heart. So I'm like, this is my dad. Why am I scared? But I really feel scared. It made no sense to me. Um, and since then, it seems like I've been plagued with that same thing. Like certain things that I shouldn't be afraid of. It's like like I'm excited for this. Why am I scared? Why do I not want to do it? Have you ever found yourself in that place where it's something you actually want to do, but you're scared when it comes around, or if you get the opportunity to do it, you find the perfect excuse not to do it? And it's literally the perfect excuse. Like it fits right in that blank. I can't do it because I have work. I can't do it because I have something else to do. It's just, it fits so perfectly, but it's something you really want. The fear, and just to be transparent, it got so bad for me one time. I booked a flight to go to Atlanta, and I went to look at apartments, and I'm in the line, and I felt a wave of fear hit me so hard, y'all. Like it hit me super hard. I'm in the line. I feel myself like shaking as I'm getting closer to entry, and I just could not bear it. I went to the front desk and I was like, hey, I need a refund on this ticket. I won't be able to go. I won't be able to go. And the lady looked at me like, well, actually, you're not supposed to get a refund because this is super late. Like we're boarding. Like you're not. This doesn't normally happen, but I'll give it to you. So she gave it to me, and I believe that was God's grace, honestly. Of okay, fear kind of won again, but I'm going to give you some grace. Long, I hate to say I lost the freaking credit email. I don't even know where that went. But as I was walking back to my car, I just started bawling. I started crying. I got in the car. I started crying. And I was like, why does this why do I keep allowing this to happen to me? I really wanted to go and nobody stopped me but me. Hmm? It's deep. Like it's really, really deep. Now, if we want to get to just the logical and biological, I have high cortisol. I don't know if anybody else does, but my fight or flight response has been high since I was young. Super high. And growing up, I've been trying to do things to break that barrier, to get over fear. I'm an artist. I sing. So that was a huge fear for me before too. And it's amazing because before I perform any show, I feel that fear just as real as I feel it, with anything else. But oddly, and by God's grace, I'm able to take a deep breath with that fear and just say, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Because I know what's on the other side of it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. So I did it. And I want to tell anybody that's dealing with the mind games of fear that it's okay if you don't win all the time. It's okay. It's okay. Because the moments that you have that you lose to fear, you'll never forget. And that's one step closer to you not fearing anything, to you becoming fearless. One step closer. So anytime that you had a plan to do something and you just couldn't muster up the courage, and maybe you missed out on an opportunity, that's a lesson you'll never forget. It hurts and it burns, but it's a lesson that you'll never forget. And it is a step towards being fearless. I promise. I promise it is. So don't let that get you down. Don't let that get you down. We have to speak to ourselves like that. Those with high cortisol, you have to speak to yourself like that. Like, nah, I can't let that get me down. Okay, you won that time, but I got you next time. I got you next time. I'm going to go through with it. And I was able to make my redemption. I did book another flight and I did go to Atlanta. So that was a good thing. But yeah, the mind games that fear likes to play. Number one, I believe the mind game that fear likes to play is the you'll never get over this mind game. Meaning you will never stop being fearful. You will always be debilitated by this. Anything you want to do, you're going to have to confront this. And a part of that is true. It's true. But how condemning it feels, it almost comes off as if you'll never get over this. And when you get to it, you'll fail all the time. Like you won't have the opportunity to get over it. Like this is impossible. That's what fear makes it feel like. Oh, this is impossible. And it's an urgent rush. It's like a punch of pressure. It'll never happen. You'll never do it. And it's painful. It's so painful and it's so debilitating to those who know and have been trapped in fear. It can be so debilitating. And we have to realize, though, and this is where we have to take some type of accountability, which is we allow it. We allow it. We walk into that fear because we don't know if we're doing the right thing. And another thing, I'm just throwing them out there. Another thing with fear, it really makes you believe that you don't have a chance to get it right. Like fear makes you have the mindset that this is one and done. You'll never get this again, one and done. So you better get it right this time or it'll never happen again. And although that may be true, the hopeless feeling that message sends to yourself, your self-confidence, your nervous system of just, oh, you better get it right. It'll never happen again. Then if you struggle with low self-esteem, you lose the fight before the battle even begin. Opposed to somebody with high self-esteem, if you challenge them, it's like, okay, I'm really about to show you. But I believe us that deal with fear at a larger scale, it's not as easy. It's not as easy. But it's still something that we can overcome. I know it seems like I'm just rambling now, but I really wanted to tell somebody that today that you can overcome it. Fear is fear. Fear is always going to be there. But it's up to us to, oh, my lips. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like, why do they look so like my tone? But anyways, fear is something that we can overcome. Okay? Through the power of Jesus Christ. Point blank, period. In any time of heavy fear, you got to know that God is peace. Everything about him, the essence of him is peace. He can make war, make no mistake. He can make some war, but he is peace. God is peace. So in the moments where you feel like fear literally has you by your neck, you have to find a way to silence that. Tell yourself, I am more than a conqueror through Jesus Christ. He owns my life, for he knows the plans he has for me, and they're plans to prosper me and to give me an expected end, never to harm me. You got to say that and know it. And if you keep saying it, I found myself saying it a few days ago. I'm like, this is true. This is true. This is true. And that song, what's the song? Everlasting God by William Murphy. He's saying, the Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? We have nothing to fear. But the truth of the matter is, we can't just pray and say, God, please help me get out of this fearfulness. Help me, God. Help me. Help me. We can, but from my experience, God is really about moving faith. Like you will not conquer fear by just asking God the night before, hey, can you help me with this fear? And then the next day you just feel fearless. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If anything, it seems like we get more situations to be in fear about to conquer the fear. You know? Because God gave us dominion and he really wants us to rule and take dominion over the earth. And we got to take dominion over our thoughts, taking every thought captive into the obedience of Christ. That's the anchor in scripture for me too. When fear is just literally pulling my hair out, okay? So that's what I came on here to tell you. I know it's probably jumbled in everywhere because I didn't write anything down. But yes, don't let fear play mind games with you. Believe it. Believe it. And as in it, believe in yourself. Believe that God is with you. That you are the temple of God. And another fun fact before I go, I was thinking, I'm like, the devil can play games with your mind and be sounding like you and all that. But really, all you have to do, and when you're in the state of panic, this is kind of hard to do, but it can be done. If you really mirror your thought to the fruits of the spirit, like is the fruit of this thought giving me peace, joy, love? You can do meekness, long suffering, temperance. Like, is this growing me in something? Like, is it a fruit from this decision that I have to make? Or this thought, is it bringing life after I get through the fear? You know? So that's just a little side note. Yeah. So yeah, don't play the ping pong mind game with fear, because if you play, then fear wins every time. You got to not play. You literally have to not play or even watch the game. So that's my unmodest truth for tonight. Went everywhere, but I pray that it'll touch somebody. Have a good night. I'll see you next time.